Look at all of this tut. More tut. Hey, here's some more tut. Lo and behold, there's some more tut. Yes, is anybody there? Anybody out there? Let's do my shirt up. Just thought I'd do a kind of like random stream. Trying the software, like to just not software. I'm just trying to change things ever so slightly with the cameras and that. So hopefully it should be slightly better quality. Can somebody just say if they can hear me? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Is there anybody out there? Not if you can hear me. Or just say yes. Hello, Neil. Hello, Chris. Hello, Cheesy Bears. Hello, City. Whoa. Hello, City. Everything loud and clear, yeah? Fantastic. So what I thought I'd do... Hello, guys. There you all are. Yeah, you beauties. How are you all doing? Hello, dudes. Can I do Fortnite? No. I'm a 44-year-old man. Hey, listen. What I'm going to do tonight is I'm just going to have a quick look through some artifacts that I've been finding over, well, not for too long, just things. I thought it'd be fun just to, hey guys, hello everybody. I just thought it'd be cool to like just randomly look at some of the stuff that I've been finding. So some of you guys say, can I see some of your finds cleaned up and things? I thought it'd be good. So all I did was I just got a bunch of stuff and just went from hello everybody, hello Cheese Bears, hello everybody, Ben Animation Studios. And I just got it all together and I thought I'm just gonna, so I haven't picked anything out here in particular, but I thought it'd be cool just to go through some of this stuff with you all. Hello Chaz, hello, oh man, you guys are awesome. Hello Dave, or if it's Dave in a DETECTORS, normally Dave manning the old computer side of things. Anyway, before we do that, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I thought it'd be cool just to look through some stuff that I found. But how is everybody? Are you all okay? You know, because it's, what is that noise? Can you hear that helicopter? That's a zombie apocalypse on top of everything else. One day, can you please go and play Warface? I play PUBG, but I don't play anything like that. Hello, Grant. Yeah, I'm enjoying the cold one too, buddy. Neil, thanks, buddy. Hello, Martin. Hello. Hello. Yeah. And what was I singing earlier? Hello. I was singing Pink Floyd earlier, wasn't I? But hello, is it me you're looking for? Who is that? That's Lionel Richie, isn't it? Is it Lionel Richie? Lionel Richie. Right, okay then. So here we go then. Let's go and have a look through some of these bits and bobs here, yeah? I'm going to try not to look at the chat too much. Otherwise, I'm going to get rather, you know, comfortably numb. It was comfortably numb. Oh, one thing I'm going to do before we start going through this, I just need to share this to Facebook if I can figure out how to do that. Turns out I can't. Anyway, so let's go. Let's have a quick look through some of these artifacts. Your best find of last year. See, that's what I should have done, shouldn't I? I should have done it in like a kind of a yearly thing. Oh, man. I don't think of that. So here we have find number 1. See that? Now that is an antique. That is an absolute antique. That is. I mean, look at that. You can't. That could be my best find of last year, Chaz, man. That is just a fantastic find. That's a 1972 Tango, I think, pull tab. Roman pull tab. Thanks for Relics and Roots. It is beautiful, isn't it? It is just wonderful. That's definitely my favourite find of ever. Love that. Going to keep that, especially. I might turn that into a necklace like that sixpence that I did. Right, that's something I found. I just painted it up and turned it into a necklace. That's quite nice, man. That's quite cool. A Roman pull tab, yes. Yeah, so here we go. Come on, let's stop messing around now. This is interesting. I think I'm not entirely sure, but I think it's the top of a cat badge. Do you remember I found this? I'd say last year in the autumn, and right next to it, I found the adjacent wing, and I'd like to at some point maybe try and attack. I don't know. But I don't know if it is a cat badge. What do you reckon? Have a look at that. Look how thick it is, though. It's a big old chunk. I wouldn't want that on my noggin. You know, I don't think I'd want that up there for too long, because you're not going to start swaying about if you was in war. So, yeah, too heavy, relics and roots. Yeah, exactly. It's really, Jim says it is. Grant says it's US Navy WW2. Michael says it's too thick. Neil says it's a Welsh Dragon. And this is typically what I get off of friends. Some say, yeah, it is. And some say, no, it can't be, because it's just so thick. It really is. You're probably not coming across that well. But it's a heavy bit of kit. I think the badges typically would be hollow, wouldn't they? And that's quite. Let me just stop it for you so you can see. I don't think that's a cap badge. You see how thick that is? I don't know. Yeah, Emery says the same. Strange. So it'd be nice for someone to come back to me with some research on that to see if what it is exactly. It's obviously a phoenix coming from the flames. We can see that, so it's military of some sort. It's bulletproof. Yeah, it could have been hit, man. Hello to detect it. Hello, guys. Yeah, epoxy glue would stick that, and it would be strong, Chaz. Yeah, nice one, man. But my only concern is just this is flat, and then that bit's bent. I guess I'll have to bend it back, wouldn't I? I'd have to boil that or something. Boil it. All right, I'm just going to close my eyes now and just go for something random. Here we go. What's this? Oh, that's nice. Hey, this come up. This isn't cleaned properly, so I know that this come up recently. That's a nice buckle. I wouldn't say medieval. I'd say post-medieval. What do you think? It's got some nice markings on it. Can you see? Is this stuff coming through? Because I can't see what the quality is like your end, obviously. But can you see that all right? Yeah? That's a nice buckle. You know I get excited about buckles, and you're all probably sitting there going, oh, God, it's a bloody buckle. He's going on about buckles again. But that's nice. Beautiful buckle. They always awesome finds. Yeah, nice one. Georgian. Okay, we're going to go Georgian. Neil's going Georgian. Any other? I think earlier than Georgian. No, I don't know, actually, thinking about it, Neil. I think you might be right, man, because it's not. It's too intricate, isn't it? It's too well made, I think. Shoe buckle, Chaz. Don't know, man. If we just take my forehead, it's quite a big buckle, dude. It's quite a big buckle, so I ain't too sure about that, old chap. But that's a lovely buckle. Right, let's close my eyes and dip in again, shall we? We'll have a little dip in there. What's this? Oh, God. Oh, now this is interesting. This was found. I put this up on my Patreon page. I found this, but I didn't find it in a metal detecting video. And cheers, Ben123, watching the World War II stuff. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. 100% a shoe buckle. Oh, okay, cool. So you was right, man. Okay, let's go to this. Look at that. Now, this wasn't found in the video. Now, that screams Viking to me, and I don't know why. It's like one of those brooches. Is it an angular brooch? Something, a brooch. It's a circular brooch, and it feels like something that could be like that. The other side doesn't really have that much on it, but this side, you can see things going on there. See that? And I think that's interesting. And it come up in an area where there was a lot of Viking stuff that's come up in the past. And that came up, and I don't think it's related, but that came up right next to the Bronze Age hoard, actually, thinking about it. Not right next to it, but it's a strange piece, that. It's very, very strange. Thanks, Ben123. All right, let's close our eyes and go through something else. Ow, that's sharp. Ah, that's cool. There you go. Look, an Invicta military badge. Isn't that nice? So we're talking. This is World War II, and this is an interesting one actually, because it's come up and it was a right mess, and my mate cleaned it up for me and made it look like that, but it wasn't like that at first. And look, it's still got the pin on the back as well. So Invicta is related to where I live, the Invicta horse. I live in Kent, and this part of Kent here. That's nice, isn't it, guys? That's really, really nice. And it come up, and it come up like that. Well, it didn't come up like that. Sorry, it come up completely intact. And then my friend Paul, who's in a couple of my videos, he cleaned that up for me, and that is just gorgeous, isn't it? And it's an interesting one, an interesting story. There's a makeshift in World War II. There was a makeshift airfield, and just as the planes are pulling up from the airfield, it was there. It was a secret. Where I live, well, close to where I live, I found that right directly beneath it. So that's nice. Yeah, Kent. It is a Kent badge, isn't it? Stephen Bracer. Hey, Seven Searcher. Hello, dude. How you doing, buddy? I've had a rare button. I can't seem to find it. I can have a look at it. I'll send you a picture. I'm not very good at it. Steve Brace. I'm sitting there asking people what this stuff is. The last person you want to be sending buttons to is me, man. Stick it up on my Facebook page. And hopefully somebody else might be able to find it. But there you go. Okay, that's cool. Find it, ID it even. Right, I'm going to close my eyes again, see what else we've got here. Oh God, what's this? Oh, that's just a Tiffany bracelet. I found that on the beach. That's a nice silver beach find. I don't know what that's doing in there, actually. Just silver. I think you guys probably saw the video that I found that. That's nice. It's nice, but it's not really historic, is it? Right, okay, let's close eyes and go again. Oh, okay, I know what that is. Now, this is interesting. Look at that. Yeah? That's interesting. I found this on an Anglo-Saxon site on top of a hill. I don't think it is Anglo-Saxon. It's too well made. It feels too modern. I found that on top of but there was a military barracks next to it as well. But the guy's house that I was metal detecting is convinced that's the center of a shield. He really believes that's the center of a shield. What do you guys think? Shield boss. There you go. Some searches coming straight away. Niels has said a breast cover. Come on, give me what do you think? I've got no idea. I'm open. You guys are smarter than me. You always have been and you always will be. And I just find that quite interesting, but I don't know what it is. It could be a gnome shield. It would be worn. If I was the gnome, it would be worn there, obviously. Try and block any incoming attack, but you'd have to be pretty, I don't know, pretty good at fighting. But could it be the center of a human's shield, if you will? Nipple cover? Maybe, Robert. Maybe, old chap. Quite like that idea. Maybe I'll find another one. And go over here. Too small. Shield boss. Paul's going shield boss as well. Interesting. Did you know that Dad's Army TV show used the Royal West Kent badge for their show? I kind of knew, Jan. I kind of knew. An elbow guard. Yeah, quite like that. Yeah, that's cool. For like horse brass. Don't think so, Jim. I don't think so. Just because I don't know. It could be a horse brass. Could be. Could be I don't know. Something. I know what you're going to say. I know it's not a mouse shield, relics and roots. It's too big to be a mouse shield, man. How's a mouse going to carry that? That's why I think it's a gnome shield. Is it bronze? No. I think it's. I don't know. It could be. Yeah, it could be. I think it is bronze. Yeah, no, it is bronze. It's only not copper. Yeah. Nipple cover. Yeah, we've done that one just a second ago. The two-fingered brute. Right, let's close our eyes and go back in again, shall we? See what treasures we can find. This is easier than metal detecting, isn't it? What's that? Oh, good lord. It's a stone on a ring. It's not really treasure, is it? Maybe. Middle, see, Alf plays. Middle bit of the shield. That's the guy's house that I metal detected is convinced that's what that is. My mates are wanting me to play PUBG, but I'm not. I'm talking to you lot. It's a stone on a thing. Not the center of a shield. 2 horns, crest, woodworks. No way to fix it. No holes. But how would that be fixed on anything then, old chap? You know, that's the other side. Sorry, I didn't really give you a good look the other side. It could be something. What's that word? Not ornate. No, it's the word Trev taught me, which basically means it's something off of a bit of furniture. But I don't think it is. Don't know. Something makes me go a bit doodly oodly, a bit weird there. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going back. Here we go. Let's go in. So there's a lot of buckles in there because I've just spotted them. Oh, that's cool. Buckle. Check this one out. Got a lion's face on it. Looks like me. Hey, look at that dude. And I found another one as well. The stone on the ring is a hagstone. What is a hagstone, Waspius Maximus? I'm going backwards on myself now, aren't I? This is gonna be dangerous. A hagstone. I'm kind of worried. It's not like a curse, is it? I bet it's a bloody curse. It's a curse, isn't it? Hagstone. Look at that. It's a lion buckle. Found that. I don't know where I found that. I found that in Deal. Hagstones are lucky. Christian said that, and I know that he's completely legit. I thought that Waspius might be having me on. Hagstones are lucky. Oh, that's cool. You're a warlock. Yeah, look at that. But that's cool, isn't it? I like that. That's nice. That's a little lion buckle type thing. That was cool when it came up. And I found one right next to it as well, about 4 years later. That's just, I know what that is. I can feel that. That's a nice one, though. That's a nice buckle as well. What do you think of that one? But it's unusual. And again, one of you guys will be able to tell me what the historical, what age-ish you think. Well, you tell me, what age-ish do you think that is? And it's some sort of buckle, isn't it? I think it's an early one as well, Neil. I do think so as well. It's nice though, isn't it? Nice. Nice bit of rusty. Massive can ring. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's try that. No, shouldn't be rubbing blooming amazing pieces of history against cans. Is a stupid thing to do. But yeah, it's kind of flattened on the other side. And it's kind of, there you go. It's a lot more elaborate on that side. Ben says he thinks it's Victorian. I love our buckles. The Seven Searcher, Meow Mucker Seven Searcher reckons mid 17th century leather buckle. Oh, cool. Christians here. Right, we're all saved now, man. Christians here. Okay, we're all going to be good. He knows everything. I swear to God. Okay, then. So he's going leather buckle. Right. All right then. Okay then. So I'm just going to pick things out now, I think. This is a obviously a lovely crotal bell, and a really nice one. I've been finding a lot of these recently in my videos, haven't I? The reason it's on a thing like that is because I've stuck it on my dog, because I thought that'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it, to kind of reuse it in a a mammalian sense, if you will. The worst choice ever. Do you know the noise these blooming things make? And he's a working cocker spaniel, so he doesn't stop. He just runs around everywhere. And you're like, take the crotal bell off the dog, man. But it's lovely. Waspius Maximus thinks 1620 to 1650 shoe buckle. You look like a lot like Johnny Fundaire. Yeah, that guy, man, just comes straight in my house and straight back out again. Christian says, what the F were those used for? What, these? Crotal bell? Come on, man, you know what a crotal bell is used for. It's a nice one. Crotal bell is goes around livestock's next, so the farmer knew where they were in the field. So they'd all have something like this, like cows and sheep and cattle, and he'd be like, where's my stuff gone? Like in a massive field in the fog, and you can hear in the distance, and he'll go over there and just kill them all so he could eat. Ben thinks it's a bell from a prisoner if a prisoner escaped. I like that. That's a much better idea. That's very cool. All right, okay then. What else we got here? Now I know what this is. All right, because I gave this to the PAS, and they identified it for me, so I know the age of it. Now you tell me. I know. You tell me what you think it is. Age, right? Okay. There you go. All this stuff's been found in all of my videos, by the way. You can watch it, every single thing that I find, other than that round circular weird Viking thing. There you go. Okay, what do you think that is then, chaps? Chap as this is. 1400s. All Christians going Roman. Sonny D's going 1957. That's very, very precise. Leather mount circa 16th century, 1879, 1300s, Bronze Age, Tudor. We've got everything then, haven't we? We've got everything. We've got everything. That is post-medieval, just post-medieval, and it's I forgot what it is. It's a mount of some sort, and it's lovely. It's one of those things that you just want to. I think that it's a Sunny D. Okay, cool. If we're going to go post-medieval, probably close to this. There, 1957. Iron Age to Romano. How do you pronounce that? Romano, Britain. But anyway, that's nice, isn't it? That is cool. That is cool. I do like it. That's a nice find. I've never had the guts to, and I probably never will, bend that back. Why? There's no need to. I'm not. Yeah, I get it, Sonny D. I did get it. It was a joke, man. Don't worry about it. It's cool. Right. A Viking ring. God, I wish. Okay, let's. What's this? Yes. Now, this was found recently, 2 videos ago, I think. That thing there. I think Mark was convinced that that's a book cover, a bookend, because back then books were a lot more kind of elaborately made. But it's nice, isn't it? Can you see that there? That's nice. It's nice. It's just a nice little thing, I think. Tudor clothing hook. No, that's right. Yeah, that's what it ended up being. Sorry, some search. Yeah, cool. So Mark thought it was the bookend, but it was the Tudor. It ended up being a clothing claspy hooky thing. But yeah, Neil said book hinge, but it's not. Hello, all day, all night, all day. And then lots of other people have said, yeah, it's the clothing fastener. It is. See, look, half of people have gone book hinge, and the other half have gone clothing fastener. But apparently, it is a clothing fastener. Although Mark did say, Mark was convinced it was also a book hinge, and Mark knows his stuff, doesn't he? Let's be honest. So that's what that is. This is a Tree of Life. I found this recently down the beach. That was quite a nice little find. Nice little silver find there. Tree of Life, apparently, that is very modern, probably lost last week, and it was nice. It actually come up, I think, if I remember rightly, this little silver hand, and that's called thank you, Barry. I've got a video. It says beginner's guide, not beginner's guide to metal detecting, but just beginner's guide to metal detecting. There's loads of stuff on there that will help you. That's nice. That's a hand of Fatma. That's a kind of Muslim thing, I think, or ish. I don't want to get myself into trouble here. And that was found close to it as well. And that's a Tree of Life. I don't think that has any religious connotations to it at all. I think that's just kind of like a more of a new agey kind of like thing. But it's nice, isn't it? And it's, as I said, it's pretty new as well. Silver hand is an Islamic good luck charm. The hand of Fatma. That's right, Grant. Yeah. The hand of Fatima. I said, did I say Fatma? A Bangladeshi girl has dropped that by accident. She has indeed. And now I am a Bangladeshi girl, ironically with no luck. As I said, what we're doing here is I just randomly got some artifacts, and I thought, let's have a chat about them. And then maybe in a couple of videos' time, we'll get some more artifacts. And we'll do exactly the same thing. Now this is interesting. This is very interesting. This I found next to a castle, not right next to a castle, about half a mile away from a castle. And in that castle is where the Knights Templar stayed. Some of the knights from the Knights Templar who obviously went on, did their crusades and things, and this was right next to the coast, and I found about 6 or 7 hammered coins there, and this came up as well, which I thought was really, really interesting. What do you think about that? Can you see the twin swords on that? Nothing the other side. Well, clasps the other side, as you can see. And there we have these crossed swords. Can you see them? Is it all right? Can you see everything, guys? Just want to make sure you're cool. You guys are talking about metal detectors. There. Yeah, so you've got these crossed swords on this. There. Oh, no. There you go. Oh, I thought that was really nice. That's kind of like something I'd really like to rework into something nice. Sunny D says, what are your feelings on black pirates? Do you mean pirates, I've chat? I don't. Do you mean like black as in skin black? I don't know. I don't really have an opinion. Yeah, leather mount, cloak clasp, pin badge of some sort. Found a military badge with the same fittings on the back. Well, what do you think about age? Because it's cross swords could be colonial. That's interesting, Paul. That is interesting, isn't it? Leather studs. Come up around all of that medieval stuff, and next to that castle, the Knights Templar, Gothic black. I have a Viking brooch. They were misses. They found them out of lead with gold leaf. Found one in Thurso. Victorian. Is it pressed? I don't know what you mean by that, Art. Sorry. No, I don't. Yeah, sorry. I know what you mean. No, it's. I don't think. Oh, maybe it is. Or maybe it is. Yeah. The other side is basically the crosses just coming through, as you can see. I don't think it's. Someone said Victorian. I don't think it's Victorian. Do you think so? Someone search. Oh man, 19th century. That makes me so sad. I just want it so badly to be medieval, like all of the other stuff that come up. Okay then. All right, let's go with that. Now I think that this is probably the Knights that go strap end, right? Am I learning? You need to come to my part of Scotland. Lots of good sites I can show you. To detect all accessible, no trespass worries, no landowners as well. I'd love to, man. I would love to. Hello, Parseeker. In Argyll off the west coast. Oh yeah, I'd love to. I would. What do you reckon on this? Do we think that's a that's not, is this not a zipper, dude? No way. That's a strap end, man. It's not a zipper. Is that a zipper? No, that is not a zipper. I'm not taking that one. Not a zipper. Look at it. Come on. Look at the age of that old thing. It's not a zipper. No, that's a strap end. All day long. Buckle strap. Christian, you're breaking my heart here, man. Look, come on. We taking that? It's not a zipper, Ben. Yeah, look, Southern Search, he knows what he's talking about. It's a strap end to me, mate. Two Finger Brute says it's a strap-on tie for a rat. Like that, mate. Relics and Roots says a sword hanger. Medieval. It's a zipper. I have the same one. No, it's not a zipper. Wetsuit zip. No, it's not. You buggers. You're all evil. Look at it. It's bronze, for God's sake. Who makes us bronze zipper? Bronze zipper. Good Lord. There you go. Who said medieval zipper? Okay, boomer. That's funny, man. No, not zipper. You all are sacked. Like, what am I even asking you for? Obviously don't know what you're talking about. This is cool. It's a buckley thing again, but it's got just this awesome piece on it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Right, give me some dates. Come on, Christian. Give me some dates. Southern Searcher, give me some dates. You guys know what you're talking about. Look at that. This is good. Sunny D saying 1200s. Nice clasp on it. It's cool, isn't it, Neil? Isn't that nice? It's old. Thanks, Two Fingered Brute. 1700, 16. We're going. That's cool, isn't it? Hey, thanks to Brassicas. Just gave me a little donation there. Much appreciated, old chap. Thank you. 1500s, 1400s, 16, 59, 15, 15, 15, 15. That's got Ben's just saying 15 3 times. Right. That's nice, though, isn't it? Honestly. As a nice buckle of plate, 16th to 17. Some searches gone 14th, 15th century. It's nice, isn't it? Again, could redo something like that. Wouldn't really want to, but it's a nice bit of kit. Cheers, Dave. Dave's putting a Viking brooch. Yeah, stick that on my Facebook, mate. I'd love to see that. But yeah, you know what? I don't remember finding that. That's how do you leave a donation? I'm not entirely sure, Barry. I think that there's a little kind of, I don't know. I've never done it, old chap. The Southern Search says they don't come up complete very often. They don't. All right, let's move on to the next thing. I hope Barry sorts out the donation thing because I'm not one to turn my nose up at something like that. I've got a lot of. What is that? What's a bell, isn't it? Yeah, here come the jokes. The end of the bell. It's nice. It's just a little bell. It's just a little trinket, I think. It's nice. A Saxon eyeball keep. There we go. Christian says on text box cash donation. Then there's a dollar sign. 2-piece buckle, 1660. A hawk bell. Bell ends. There it is. Relics and roots. I knew it was coming. Isn't it? It's teeny. Really small. Really cute. Again, just random things that I just picked up and thought I'd talk about them. A rat bell. Bell for my cat. Yeah. It's got no ting tong though. Oh, it has got a ting tong. It's just been trapped through time. You can tell I'm getting old. I'm not looking at stuff like this. See if I can release the ting tong from its earthly shackles. No, I'm not going to do it here. But that's cool. That's nice. Little ting tong. Oh, son. What's that? God knows. Another kind of Class B type thing. What do you think about that, guys? What do you think about that? Come on. It's a mount of some sort, isn't it? Yeah, charm bracelet, Christian says. I think it probably is that. Don't know what this is, though. This is interesting. I can't remember what video I found this in. I think it was the Game of Thrones one where I found that lovely hammered coin. And I found this right next to it. Leather mount, 17th century. Southern Searcher, man, he knows his stuff. Go check out his channel, by the way, guys. Southern Searcher. Great content. Acorn mount. Yeah. No. It's not really acorny, is it? Acorny. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. It's a mount. We know it's a mount, don't we? It's just trying to figure out what type of mount. Horse mount, people are saying. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I like it. A lot of this stuff, to be fair, probably is mounts, I think. The Brad's Cass is coming with another donation of £2. Thanks, old chap. That's going to get me another. That's a beer on me, so I totally appreciate that. How much do you think a 1569 Elizabeth I threepence is worth? I don't know. One of these guys will be able to tell you. I found a few. Some search says I found a few mounts. My flow generally says the 1600s. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. Let's have a look. This is, again, you guys are going to say a zipper. Damn your eyes. Christian says that your 1569 Elizabeth I threepence is worth 3p. Yeah, it's funny. What's that? Huh? What's this? What is that? Like a knocker of some sort, isn't it? It's weird, like kind of like plated bit at the top here, this round circular bit. It's not a spoon, Ben. It's not a keyhole cover, Neil. Look at it, man. Oh, God, it's a keyhole cover, isn't it? No, it's not a keyhole cover. No, it's not. It's not. It can't be a keyhole cover. No, it's not. Look. Spoon drawer handle. Oh, man. It's not a drawer handle. Juice and John say drawer handle. It's just bad, isn't it? Hold on. Somebody's trying to tell me something about this stream through a text. So I better have a quick look because I think that it's the stream is broken. But you guys can hear me all right? It's a 1700 key cover hole Neil's going for. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, no, that's all right. It's just my mate's car crash? I don't know what's going on there. I don't know what's going on. There you go. Okay, so draw handball. Okay, right. All right, sorry. Streaming well, Andrew says. Okay, cool. Cheers, Carl. All right, then. This, I'm pretty much convinced, is a... I think this is a horse. It's a horse mount or horse brass of some sort, isn't it? Or another nipple. Here, look, we did say it'd be good if I could find two. So there you go. It doesn't quite work, though. But it's quite nice. I think maybe, I do think perhaps some sort of, yeah, I think some sort of mount, isn't it? It's got its hooky bit as well. A tiny bit of lagging sometimes too. Hornscrest Woodwork says, okay, no worries. Carl says, ugh. Yeah, Ben's going nipple cover. Yeah, we don't know. One is belly button. Oh, man. I've got one of those. Pat Butcher's earring. It's my joke. Now, hers are definitely bigger than that, aren't they? A possible bridal boss. I don't know what a bridal boss is. Horse decorator. That's what I think, Neil. An udder cover. See, something like that. When you need to milk the cow, you just and have a good old squeeze. And when you're done, there you go. That's that sorted. William Wallace owns that. Stephen's Brace says. Fantastic. Right, this is all right though, isn't it? We should do this again. I will do this again. Next few days probably. Just literally just took a bunch of stuff and went, oh, I talked to the guys about this. Didn't plan it in anyway. Okay, this is nice. What's this little thing? That's cute, isn't it? I think this was... I went to the flow with this as well. I think that she did tell me what that is. Yeah, my lockdown's going well, Sonny. I'm talking to all you guys about all of my bits and bobs that I've found. What do you reckon? It's probably some sort of mount again, isn't it? Okay, Boomer. Yeah, sorry. I didn't explain it very well, did I? This was just... I just grabbed a load of artifacts of mine. And I think that maybe in the next few days I'll do coins, then I'll do artifacts, and then I'll do coins, and we can just like swap between the two. I think that'd be quite a cool idea, wouldn't it? A pin, one pin means older, so maybe one pin means older, so maybe 15th century. Ah, one pin denotes that it's probably older. Southern Searcher says. Saddle mount, very nice one too. It is a nice one, isn't it, old chap? Yeah, again, something that I found in my videos. Yeah, I do like that one. That is a nice one. Yeah, it's nice talking about coins and that, guys. It is, you know. But come on, let's do it. I mean, look at that. That could be 400, 500, 600 years old, and that's cool, right? That's cool. You know, that is cool. I know that a lot of people just go, "Oh, that's just a bit of knackered old metal, mate." But I don't know. I love it, and I'm beginning to miss it. It hasn't come on me. Has it come on you guys? It didn't really hit me. I thought I'd be fine. I can do without metal detecting for a bit. And now it's like, yeah, it's beginning to get me now. Bradcast, another free chat. Thank you, man. And that's another beer. That one's over here waiting for me. So this one's on you, my friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. Ben said, can you do some World War II stuff? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and do it all in. Hello, Mickey Rambo. If we're going to do something like this, we should, yeah, maybe do it in kind of like, I'll try and figure out age. It'd be nice to do like World War II stuff. Coins are easy to work out. These are bits of puzzles from history, Andrew says. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we know how to identify coins, don't we? We can just look them up, and they're very, very well documented. But some of this stuff is so tenuous. You know, it really, really is. Okay, right. So I'm looking at something right now, and what we'll do is, I think, I know what this is. So let's see. First person to say the Art Chew Queen Anne. I'm selling that, by the way. It's one of my first finds that I've ever sold, the Queen Anne Gold. I'm going to be selling that just because I need the money, because I want to buy an e-bike. because I've realised that I don't need to drive everywhere because it's a waste of petrol. Now that COVID's happened, and I've figured out, hang on, I just ride to places, so I'm saving up for an e-bike. So we'll be selling the green and gold if anybody's interested. Anyway, I digress. What's this? First person to tell me what this is wins. Are you ready? Here we go. I love how the chat's gone silent. Cufflink! Some searcher! Archu! So close, old chap. Some search got it, cufflink. Came up right next to the... Yeah, unlucky guys. Some searcher was in there. Everyone's gone for it. Came up very close together. A few meters away from each other. Cufflink. There you go. Yeah, very close to each other. Collar tie, Joe's gone. How you doing, buddy? Mini tambourine. Yeah. All right, what else we got here then? Coming to the end of our journey, unfortunately, because I only just picked up a random amount of stuff. I didn't even think anybody would bother watching, but here you all are. Oh, this is cool. This is found in a recent video as well, actually. And this is nice. This is nice. I haven't really had a good look at that. I don't know if it's going to come across well on the Bratica says, oh my God, I said cufflink, but pressed the wrong button instead of enter. Yeah, you probably did another donation. All right, look at this. Look at that. Can you see? I'm just going to catch the light so you can get a nice look at it. It's teeny. It's teeny. Let's come back a little bit. And if we look at the other side, we've got two twin pins. So we're looking at another mount again, I think, guys. Age, no idea. Relics and Roots. Thanks, Relics and Roots. Now there's something. Okay, now we're going for a strap end. This was found in a recent video. Mouse shield stab says, yeah, it could be a mouse shield. Just, I don't know, the way that it goes like thin at the bottom, it's not much protection for one's claws. Slav. It's nice though, isn't it? Next person to say it's a zipper is going to get a boot up the bum. Kendall Beach says, love this guy, never miss it. Thank you, old chap. Bird beak cover. Nice one, Juice, man. A bird beak cover. Fantastic. Beating me at my own game there, man. Lou Fat Boy Wood says, hi Bleeps, hope you're well. Missing your detective vids. Thanks, mate. I'm missing making them for you guys, you know. I am. Someone actually says, seeing the pins, I think it's a mount. Now, it's got to be a pin of some sort, isn't it? Joe Brown also says it's a mouse shield. Everybody just presumes it's a mouse shield now. Everything's a mouse shield. Or everything's Pat Butcher's earring. Nice earring there. It's teeny, by the way. It's I don't know if it's coming across that well, but it's very small. Right, should we go for another buckle then? Let's go for another buckle that I found recently. Oh no! Let's go for this. This is horrible. I found this right next to a graveyard, and I dug it, and then I took it away, and I realised it was probably one of those things which was hung up. It's not nice, man. Yeah, you started it when you found the mouse axe. Yeah, I know, Archer. I know I did. Can you see the like really nice floral design? I think that's something that isn't as Yeah, the Bratica says everyone here are metal detecting their garden. Yeah, I don't have a garden. I've got like a bit of grass. I'd go swing, and it would be done. But it's not really interesting now. I'm not that interested in that. It's nothing great. Here's another nice buckle though. This is another. I'm sure some searcher probably could give me an idea, or Christian could give me an idea concerning age of that. Is it a bootstrap? Do you think? 16th century ring. Dead. Fancy. Oh! I've got to tell you about that. Did I ever tell you guys about that ring? The second ring from the video. What video was it? I went out. It was the first hunt of the season, wasn't it? And I went out and I found this ring. Have I told you about that? Tell me if you know about the history of this ring here, the one that I found in that video. But in the meantime, yeah, bootstrap. Alf Play says bootstrap. Yeah, Mouse's window frame. You should do videos, old chap. Shakespeare Bear says no. I'll talk about that. I'll talk about it now, actually. Okay, so we think that's a bootstrap. So this ring I found in that video. This is really interesting. Some guy contacted me, some Arabian dude. I'm not going to be able to get it off my finger. Oh man, you're going to have to go back and look at the video to be able to see what it has on it. Yeah, I can't get it. I must have put on weight. But basically, it's got an oasis on it. There, as you can see, there's no hallmark in it. And it says Baghdad on the side of it. And then there's a date, which is 1718. Basically, this ring is a soldier's ring. It's a commemorative ring, which was made. That's actually scratched in there. That would have been what the soldier could have seen. He went into this in so much detail in the history of it. He was a historian. There, and he'd scratched that himself, the soldier, and it's a commemorative. God, man, commemorative. And you know what? That's strange, isn't it? I'm normally so good at articulating myself. Commemorative. I can't pronounce it. But it's a ring in celebration of the British soldiers in 1917, and that's the date on it. 1917, the day that Baghdad fell to the British and Canadian troops. And the interesting thing about this ring is that I found it in a really kind of heavy Canadian. There's an area where lots of Canadian troops were stationed, and I'd found like lots of buttons, all Canadian buttons and badges and all sorts of things. And I found this ring as well, loads of Canadian coins, which was interesting. And the troops were stationed in this one place. So the guy was really interested to hear about that after I told him. He told me all that history, and I'm like, well, it must have been a soldier from Canada's ring. And apparently it's worth nothing. It's worth nothing. It's only worth what it's worth in gold in scrap. And then it's like kind of, it's not even got a hallmark, you know. So they'll just go, oh, we'll scrap it as 30 quid for you, mate. But historically, that's cool, isn't it? Yeah, that is cool. And I'm really proud to wear that. I'm really, really proud to wear that. I'd never get rid of that. That's what a find that was. Anyway, so I need to commemorate. Cheers, Steph. Yeah, there's no point in spelling it, Trevor. If you spell it, it's like I'm still going to go commemorative. It doesn't make any difference, does it? That isn't an Iraq ring. It's a tourist ring there made in Egypt. It's not, Grant. It's not. Sorry, buddy. You're completely wrong, old chap. What the other thing is somebody else found one with just completely different art on it. Said Baghdad. Said the date in it. Said exactly the date the British troops took Baghdad, like mine does. Completely different art. And the flow said exactly the same thing. So, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. All right, then let's go for something else, shall we? Let's go. We're running out of things here. We're running out of things. This little thing is another mount or another strap end, I think some searcher will probably say, which is very similar to the other one that we've already looked at there. It's very, very teeny. Troll 100 says it's a penis ring. It's for some reason it's taken it out. I don't think that's not bad enough to be taken out. YouTube. Found my first ever gold ring the week leading up to lockdown, the beach, 18 karat and platinum diamond ring dated 1946. Dude, that is beautiful. That's your first? That surprises me. That's nice. No, it's not a bullet Alf Place. Look. Bird leg armor. Did you really both think of that at the same time? Or did you, Ben, see that Juice had said that? Yeah. Rob says mouse is dildo. No, man. I don't think it is, Rob. That's I mean, look at these sharp edges. That's, no, I don't think that's going to be pleasurable, if you will. But that's cool, isn't it? You can't really see it. No, you can't really see it. But it's nice. It's a nice little thing. Like all of these things are nice little things. Oh, this was found in a leather mount. Christian says leather decoration. Castle only found gold in someone's locker. Poor bird. Belt deco. Leather mount seemed to. Yeah. This is cool. I found this in a recent video. 2 videos ago, 3? No, about 4 or 5 videos ago now. And the hammered angry man one, I think it was. Where my mate Greg had that Richard I, amazing, what was it? It's like a horse mount or something. I can't remember what it was. And I went and found something even better. How's that for a dog tag? And this is confusing because it's a dog tag, right? With a picture of a dog on the front. Yeah, look, yeah. So that's a dog tag with a picture of a dog. Doesn't say anything the other side. Okay. Now, let's have a think about this. It's a dog tag with no details on it. What's the point of the dog tag with no details on it? You lose the dog, you go, right, it's got a dog tag on it. Where does it live? No, it's gone. No, it's gone. I don't know whose dog this is. I came to the conclusion that the dog was the dog, right? So the dog, I think that's a picture of the dog. I think they love the dog so much, they actually took a picture of the dog, and that was actually not a dog tag. That was on the owner's keyring. He loved his dog. It's to remember the dog. They didn't have pictures or photographs back in the 1950s. Relics and Roots says it's not a tag. Joe Brown says, I figured you as a John Smith man. Typically, man, I do love a John Smith's. However, John Smith's is only 3%. And I mean, Kronenberg's 5.5. And I've been drinking some of those really nasty 8 and 9% things at the moment. So if I drink 5, 6, 7, 8 John Smith's as a Yorkshireman, I feel nothing. I'll drink 4 of these tonight and just feel nothing. Key fob, dog show medallion, Trevor says. Tag of a schizophrenic cat. 2 horns. The tag of a schizophrenic cat. Fantastic. You get a pat on the head. I want like this live stream setup where people can give people the shout outs and stuff. That gets a shout out. Do you support Leeds United? I don't. Unfortunately, my whole family live up in Yorkshire, and I'm the only southerner down here because my dad decided to stay. But I do believe that all of that lot are Sheffield Wednesday. There you go. Dog tag. Very interesting. Okay, posted Vikings were fraudsters. Yeah, they were, man. They were very brave fraudsters, but they were absolutely fraudsters. Right, here we go. This was found in a video a couple of years ago. St. Christopher. That's nice, isn't it? Nice little St. Chris pendant there. Paul S says, are you going to watch the Trail of the Star Link satellites tonight? Is that a film? I'm only joking. Is it viewable in Sky? Whenever people say these things, they say, "Oh yeah. Check that out." You know, and you look up at the sky. There's never anything there. So yeah, 70s. You reckon? Yeah. Okay. Cool. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. St. Christopher. That. I thought that was quite lovely. That was cool when that came up. I was really happy with that. It's just a modernish thing, isn't it? But so what we're left with is really, what is that? Is buckle? I'm not too sure what that is. I think that's probably some sort of I don't know, something for a cap gun. No, I don't know actually. Well, let's put it to the experts. What do you guys think? What do you think that is? Braticus, thanks again, dude. Give me all of these lovely donations. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really do. What a kind fella. I like your little mouse icon as well. That's really cool. Neil's going, coincidentally, for a mouse car wheel here. As I did just bring up the fact that the Braticus's icon does look like a mouse. Two horns, crest, woodworks, fixed brooch, stone is missing. I don't know. I think it's a bit of something more Georgian. So don't you just love it when something rare appears in the sky, but the clouds are just like, nope. Yeah, every time. Every time. Trevor's going for a Roman prosthetic eyeball. Yeah, maybe, man. Needs a gaudy red stone in the middle and it goes on a harness. Really? Do you think so, guys? Do you really think so? Oh, it's got gilt on it. It's got gold. Yeah, maybe you guys are right, actually, again. Yeah, you might be right. You could be right on that one. All right, then. Who's pinging at me now? Just ignore that. Brooch with central missing stone. Oh, man. Benedict says, hi, I love your channel. Thanks, Benedict. Nothing much content-wise going on at the moment, old chap, but Neil says, click tonight, lights view, 10 o'clock. I'm going to go check that out. Horse armor decoration. Yeah, it's probably some sort of brass again. Isn't it weird that I just literally took all these artifacts and it turns out that a lot of them are very similar in kind of, date actually. Here we go. Here's another nice brooch. Again, found in my videos if you fancy going back and watching any of them. It's a nice one. Not brooch, a nice buckle that is, isn't it? I've always really liked this buckle. I don't know why. I've always really, 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 really liked this buckle. You know? Yeah. I went to school with Simon Morton. R.E. Starling will be moving from west to east. Two random things. Simon Morton. Simon Morton. That name rings a bell. Anyway, isn't that nice? Nice buckle. Ben says shoe buckle. Love that. Spectacle buckle, circa 16th century. Starlink. Christian says looks old. It's nice, isn't it? Eh? Isn't that a nice one? Art Chew says bass player. That's me. Some of those small leather clasps fixed onto books to hold the clasp strapped tidy. Yeah. That's right. Neil. 5:30 here. Time to go to what am I looking for? What's it going to look like? Saber Squad says could be a Grenadier's helmet buckle. Bird goggles. Juice is going for. I like that. Oh man, you better come. You guys better come to my next live stream. Bird goggles. I love that. That's fantastic. They're all blooming bird goggles. Look, I've just got bird goggles. That's it, really. The rest is just kind of, as I said, I picked it all up randomly. It's like spectacle buckles and things. There's nothing really cool here. Like, they're all just buckles. Oh, that's quite nice, actually, though. Did we do this one earlier? I think we did a bigger version of that earlier, didn't we? I think so. There you go. Chor 100 says, was just banter about the penis ring. I'm not a troll, I'm a fan, so chill. I don't think I was angry about that, man. I said that I was going to... I don't know why YouTube said it wasn't fine. I'm fine with it. Don't bother me, man. And they've done the same with that one as well. I've got to literally click on it and say, show. There you go, dude. That's nice, isn't it? So some research says that these ones are... little ones are earlier, so it could be 13th to 14th century. Oh, that's interesting. Benedict says broken bird goggles. Juice Nazi says going to have to send you a toy bird for you to dress it up. Yeah, right. Mate, come in. I've got so many options with eyewear that I can use here, and also apparently I can give it a shield. That's cool. Look, we can like, we're sorted with this bird, man. Like, look, there's its goggles. There's the bird's shield. We'll stick that round its neck so we don't lose it, and it can't fly. Yeah, so it can't get away. It's obviously a member of the Invicta, so we'll stick that on its back. Who said? I think it was you again, Juice. You said a bird beak protector, didn't you? Well, where's the bird beak protector gone? Let me find the bird beak protector. It's here somewhere. Ah, there you go. There's the bird beak protector. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh man, I mean, this is, yeah, there it is. It was that thing, I think. So the bird beak protector will go on its beak. So we've got goggles, bird beak protector. This, so we don't lose it. It's shield, mate. This, give it a Saint Christopher just to give it good luck on its journey. There you go. Oh, where's the hand of Fatma? We'll make it a Muslim bird. Where's that gone? That's over here somewhere, isn't it? I don't know where the hand of Fatma. That was supposed to be lucky, but I've lost it. So it obviously wasn't that lucky, was it? That is going to be some awesome historical bird, right? Ronnie Corbett's glasses. Medieval ring pulls off of the mead. Buy a tiny sword. Yeah, find a tiny sword for its tiny little. We'd probably give it an earring as well, if I'm honest. But this is the interesting thing. We started with this, and you know, I'm just looking at it again while it's sitting there, and it's so fit. I don't think that's a cat badge. I just don't think that's a cat badge. Hello, Finding Treasures, Treasure AD. I should really tell people when I'm going to go live. I think that'd be a better thing to do. Griffin, no, it's a phoenix coming from the flames, dude. Without a wing, so coincidentally another bird. But no, it's Benedict says could be a badge for a blaze, but it's so thick. Look, and so heavy. It's a big old chunk of hunk of chunk that is. Really is. So I don't think it is a cat badge. Just because it would be surely too heavy. Not too sure. Not too sure. Anyway, so we've gone through a good old bunch of stuff, just stuff that I've picked up at random. And I think we'll do the same on the next live video as well. We'll do coins, I think, as well. Oh, and Christian reckons that might be the hagstone as well. That's cool. And what we'll do is we'll do the same thing with some like coins and things as well. That was awesome, wasn't it? I've never found it. Never found that. Never found like the whole piece like that. That's cool. People think it's on the standard. Saber Squid reckons. Looks crudely cast. Christian says, no, I don't think it does, man. It doesn't. Have a close look. Look. That's not crudely cast. Is it? No, look at the detail in the flames and its wings. Come on, man. That's cool. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. But yeah, let's go back to that. That's cool, isn't it? That's just so cool. Neil says that's Roman. Neil, do you think that this is Roman? You think that's Roman? Interesting clasp piece, isn't it? I don't know. I just don't know. But that is just wonderful. I don't think it is Roman. I don't think it is. I think, but it is obviously very odd. So that's what we're going to do anyway. So next one we do, we'll have a look at some more finds, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm going to bail now and go drink some more beer. I think I like the idea of looking at just World War II finds as well. Loads of like bullets and buttons and cool things that we can have a good old look at. Anyway, yeah, Saber Squid, just go back and watch the video again. Once this goes off, it will just go back as a normal video on the channel, so you can watch it. Anyway, thanks, guys. I hope you're all good. I hope that this kind of took your mind off things just for a little bit, and we'll do the same, I reckon, in a couple of days maybe. All right, take it easy, dudes.